screaming about the stock market for some reason, which wasn't the answer to any of the questions. Here it is.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does the Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jordan.
So making America safe, I mean, look, we should make America safe from pedophiles, and it doesn't seem that we're trying to do that. And the other thing, where she's talking about, you know, the Dow and you're this great trader and all that stuff, a personal insult, ad hominem attack.
Yeah, but totally misplaced, by the way. I mean, I don't own, I don't trade individual stocks. The money that I've been able to save is in mutual funds, and I am not a day trader, and I've always been for members of Congress not being able to do that and not being able to engage in individual trades, which of course they say nothing about because they're all doing it, but they like to use an insult. Another insult she got wrong, at one point she said, "You're not even a lawyer." I am a lawyer. I pay my bar dues every year. I'm a real lawyer. I think that she meant that for Chairman Jordan because he's not a lawyer. I think she got her insults mixed up.
Well, here's the thing. Do you remember what your question was at that point when she responded that way?
I think she was maybe responding to a Republican at that point, but what was happening was she wasn't responding to us, and so members were saying, well, I'm going to get as much truth out as possible. So then when the Republicans went, she'd said, well, can I have 30 seconds or a minute just to respond to someone? And I think she was either I can't remember who she was responding to at that point. It may have been to Correa. I can't remember.
Okay, so here's the thing. The reason I ask you that is because the tell is whatever the answer was, it appeared to be in her hand. So she came there ready with a script for no matter what question you're going to ask her. She was reading the stock market thing and all of the things that she wanted. She said we should be discussing here. She was reading that right off of a script. Yes,
and she had what they were calling over in the Senate side a burn book, which is a series of insults for each of us based on our districts or based on our careers. And a lot of the information was erroneous, as we're saying. But of course, all of it is a logical and rhetorical fallacy. In other words, it's a distraction from just answering the question. We're trying to conduct congressional oversight on serious stuff like a massive global child sex trafficking ring, like American citizens getting shot in the face in Minneapolis, the lawlessness of ICE and the administration, and we're trying to ask those questions, and she immediately changes the subject to something else.
It does. Look, I just want to show you this, because I know your time is very valuable, but this apparently someone got a shot of her notes. Can you see this?
Yes, indeed. I know all about this.
Yeah, go ahead if you can.
Well, look, so this is, it says Pramila Jayapal search history. Now, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, they did a search on Pramila Jayapal. No. This is Pramila's search when she took her time to go over to the Department of Justice Annex building to go through the Epstein files. So what does this mean? As I suspected when I was over there, and I was the first one who got there, and there were two people seated around me, they are essentially monitoring us. So what they gave, if this is accurate, and it seems like it is, what they gave to Attorney General Bondi was all of the searches that Pramila Jayapal had done on the Epstein files so she would be able to answer them. Basically, they spied on us as we were conducting our pathetic research, because remember, there are 3 million files of the 6 million they're supposed to turn over. They turn over 3 million, and we're there in these little blocks. There's 4 computers, and we're scrambling to look at as much of it as possible. Obviously, we can't even get close to 1% of it in the couple hours we go over there, and so they're monitoring us and then reporting back to their superiors what it was we saw. I mean, this is just Orwellian.
Congressman, as I said, we want to be respectful of your time. Any parting words for the Lemon Nation here?
No, I mean, everybody needs to hang tough. The country is really galvanized against this kind of authoritarianism and lawlessness, but We are not through it by a long shot, and we are in the fight of our lives with these people. So thank you for hanging tough. We know the media is not the enemy of the people. As they say, the media is the people's best friend.
Thank you. Ranking member on the House Judiciary Committee, Representative Jamie Raskin, who has served Maryland's 8th congressional district since 2017 and served it well and serves the American people well. Thank you, sir. Be well. Keep up the fight.
Thank you, Don. Hang tough.
Thank you. Thank you very much.